Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love bite. Let's see gems, what's the message for you today? And of course these are general collective readings, Gemini, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you and leave the rest. So let's begin. A warm welcome back to all my subscribers, or welcome in to newcomers. Do subscribe, join the channel. We welcome you in. Okay, so Gemini. Sorry. Okay, Queen of Swords, center of my spread. Okay. Okay, somebody's taken their power back here, Gemini. Somebody has taken their power back. Let's see. But there is a message coming in. Okay, so there is somebody sitting in their complete power as an empress here. Maybe they got tired of waiting or just feeling imbalanced and said, hey, if you can't decide, I'm going to decide for myself because I feel like a loser in this connection. It's always going to be your way or the highway. Well, I'm stopping this connection. Like I said, there's a Queen of Swords center of my spread. So that means somebody is really putting their boundaries up and saying, I'm not going to fight for this connection anymore. I'm stopping communication. Okay, but I do see the star here, so and a page of wands as our overall energy. So let's see, maybe there is a breakthrough coming. I'm going to start with some dialogue message cards for you, Gemini. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll clarify these cards. So Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person. Thank you. Take a few more gems from another deck. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person. All right. Good to go, gems. Let's start your reading. The first card here says, you deserve much more than what I could give you at the time. I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. When I'm feeling low, I close my eyes and I can feel your presence comforting me. I'm so grateful for our mystical connection. Your coded cryptic messages and failure to answer questions drives me up the wall. If you're worried that the karmic is going to see, just call me and tell me the effing truth. That's the least I deserve. I kick myself for sabotaging this relationship. My life won't be the same. I'm healing from deep trauma after losing you in the physical world. On reflection, I realized my inability to put myself first let me down. But as you're my mirror, I feel I ultimately let you down. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for you when you needed me the most. I didn't know how to make myself a priority, and in not doing so, I lost the biggest part of me, you. My friends keep telling me I made a big mistake in letting you go. I want to fix things between us. I just don't know how to make things right at this time. You're perfect in my eyes. Don't ever change. So embarrassed. I acted foolish and don't know how to tell you how sorry I am. I don't expect you to be perfect. I love your perfect imperfections because they make my life as perfect as one can imagine. I can feel your frustration with not being able to express yourself to me. You're overthinking things too much. Perhaps you could consider writing things down to get some thoughts flowing on paper to clear your head. Okay, gems, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating, let's start your reading with an angel blessing card. My angels, what do you have for my gems? Blessing, guidance, advice, or a message? Move. Okay, so there is some movement coming into your life, Gemini. Maybe there's a message coming which will get you unstuck from this situation. Maybe you guys have not been together or not talking, but I guess communication may begin again. So there is movement coming. Okay, so Spirit, let's start with the reading then. Empress, first card. Why should I give the mic to this Empress? Gemini, let's see why this Empress is here sitting really beautiful on her throne in the upright. I think deserves the mic. Okay, Empress, you have the mic. Why are you here as the first card for Gemini today? What would you like to say? Empress. Oh, okay. So Empress says, I really thought, this could be an equal partnership. I wanted an equal partnership with this person, but they breadcrumbed me. They were giving to more than one. I wasted a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort. It all went down the drain. Nothing really grew here. And, I'm disappointed that, we couldn't have a Ten of Cups. I saw this connection to be something that we could really have growth with. We could really be together as a perfect couple or a partnership or something. So they kept me juggled, they didn't decide, so I decided to drop them. Okay, so Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. I think this Empress expected their partner to be honest and truthful to them, but they could have come across as a bit of a playboy, maybe flitting in and out of this Empress's life, saying all the sweet, nice things, but never really speaking their truth. Okay, not being that King of Swords to bring honesty and commitment and clarity to the situation. That's the reason I think this Empress has dropped them or turned her back on their person. I don't seeing them as a bad person or a narcissist or a angry or a emperor in reverse. I think this Empress did admire their person, but they felt they never spoke the truth. They never really stepped up. I think this Empress finally felt that, I feel like a loser in this connection. This Empress was, I think, waiting, for either a message or a new beginning to be offered, but I think this Empress is angry and upset with their person now because they feel this is not going anywhere. This is a losing battle to even fight. This connection has come to a halt at the moment. This Empress is dropping them. This Empress is kind of almost on the verge of getting unstuck and dropping this connection. What's the point? I'm carrying all the load in this connection, Omkaratarot. I wanted them to be my equal partner and share half my load. So, I've got my boundaries up now. Queen of Swords, you're also sitting in the upright. Same person, I guess, but let's give her the mic as well because the persona has changed from being the very, loving, kind and generous kind of a person. The same person, I think, has picked up their sword and said, okay, so I better toughen up now. I'm going to keep my boundaries up. So Queen of Swords, say something. I'll give you the mic now. Queen of Swords says, my person was never emotionally open. Yes, I really, really saw them as my equal match. I thought they could be the emperor to my empress. I thought we really could have a Four of Wands together. But there was an imbalance here. And this empress feels that they emotionally kept me stuck. They were emotionally manipulating me. They never expressed how they truly felt. So I've stopped fighting for this connection as well. I'm not even sure whether I want to give this a second chance or not. For me, this is over. I'm not fighting for this connection anymore. Am I right? Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. There was injustice here. I think this Empress really expected their person to level up. And there was a lot of admiration though. There was a lot of admiration for their person. They looked up to their person as very perfect, right? King of Pentacles is a perfect spouse who takes responsibility, who's caring, loving, husband material, right? But, well, I think this Empress has realized that they could have been just playing mind games. It was always their way or the highway. I mean, I do see love here. I do see that this Empress had unconditional love, was hoping that in time things would change, but well, I think things stagnated instead, and there is a huge imbalance in this connection now. To the extent I think you guys are not even in communication anymore. 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, things are not working out. And somebody is healing from this now. Somebody is getting out of this discontent feeling their person never chooses a direction. So maybe it's time for me now to keep my boundaries up and move on to have a brand new beginning for myself. I think this Empress is now protecting herself, guarding herself, this is like, okay, so I'm going to protect myself. If you're going to push me away, if you're not never going to decide which direction you want to go, if you don't see me for who I am to you, then it's time that I heal my own self. What's the star, Spirit? What's the star? It's too many. What's the star? This is the other person now. This is the other person, I think, who's very embarrassed, very ashamed. Now they are wishing and hoping for this Empress. Now they feel they've either been caught, okay, by this Empress doing something they shouldn't have, or they are realizing that this backfired on them. Not putting in work actually backfired on them. There's a lot of sadness, shame, regret that this person is going through. They want to heal things with this Empress now. They do want to heal things, except that I don't think this person has apologized yet, because they feel this Empress is not going to give them a second chance. They feel this Empress is not going to accept them back. This Empress doesn't want to grow with them anymore. So they're scared to even come and apologize or give a love offer anymore. So the Hanged Man in reverse, Spirit? Yes, absolutely correct. Yes, this Empress is the one who's getting unstuck at the moment, because they've lost their trust. There are major trust issues here now. This Empress could be cutting them out, maybe deciding to come out of just feeling like an option, or feeling confused all the time in this connection, breaking away the chains that kept this Empress stuck all the time, making a choice and a decision to heal oneself. I'm not going to be in a connection which has no sense of happiness. Maybe this was a third party situation or something, but this Empress is now feeling that too many bad memories have been created here. So this Empress is actively trying to get out of this stuck situation. But Spirit, then why is the Page of Wands here? What's the Page of Wands as an overall energy? Okay, the other person is sensing it now. They want to take passionate action towards this Empress, but now the stress and worry and the anxiety. Now this person is very frustrated. The other person, the King of Cups in reverse, they're very, very frustrated. They're having sleepless nights, anxiety, because they feel, hey, this Empress has stopped fighting for me. Maybe they see me as a player now. They don't have a good impression about me. And yes, maybe they walked away from my life. So as much as they're waiting for a message or they want to send a message, somewhere they feel that the Ten of Pentacles is not going to be accepted. They've lost something that was very precious. Right? Feeling very stuck, very frustrated, sleepless nights. Well, that's, I think this is this Empress who's moving on, at least for the time being, unless this person actually does send that message and makes an effort to regain this Empress's trust. I didn't see this Empress really hating the other person. They always imagined or wanted, they saw the potential of this being a perfect match, except I think this person never made a choice when they should have. Or they something which they shouldn't have. Okay, so that was the message for today, Gemini. Hope it worked for you. Let me know. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.